everybody, I'm Joey Paul and I'm an indie author and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be covering 44 facts about being an author. I've done other videos about 44 facts and I will link the playlist up in the cards. Number 1. Whether traditional or indie, the author life is an ever-changing being. Just when you think you've got a handle on it, everything changes. Number 2. Everyone's process is different and it's fascinating to learn how other authors work. Number 3. There is, in my opinion, no greater feeling than finishing a book, starting a new one, and publication day, seeing all that hard work go out into the world. Number 4. Being an author is a roller coaster of a ride with high highs and low lows, and the only way you can get through it is by remembering that you're not alone and that this is what you want to do. Number 5. In the 15 years I've been published, I have seen so many changes in the indie path. Not all of them good, but some of them are beyond amazing and make it so much easier for those choosing that path. Number 6. Even though it's hard not to get hit by the green-eyed monster, you soon learn that other authors in your circle are not your competition, nor your enemy, they are your peers, and you get to talk with them and know that they completely get this author life. Number 7. Finding a writing community makes life so much easier. It's great to have support from friends and family, but there is a different kind of support that comes from other writers and authors. Number 8. Just when you think you've gotten your whole writing process and writing routine down, things will come along and change everything. There is no getting away from it. Number 9. Being a full-time author is seen as the dream, but it is for some people, but not every author wants to take this as their full-time job. They're happy working in another position and authoring on the side. Either route is completely valid. Number 10. The ideas never stop. You worry that they might, but they don't. There will always be ideas. Number 11. Sometimes it feels like you're an imposter no matter how many books you have behind you, or awards, or accolades, but it's good to remember that everybody feels like this from time to time, and it will pass. Number 12. Since I released my debut in 2005, I have gone through countless drafts, written millions of words and hundreds of characters, and yet from time to time, I still forget the words I'm looking for. Number 13. There is no right way to author. You got to do it your way, and my way may not be yours, and that's okay. Number 14. While as an author you will learn to draft, to revise, to edit, and many other things, no matter which path you choose, you will still have some parts of it that you love more than most. Number 15. There's a lot of skills that will help you on the author path, but I find the hardest one is the one sentence pitch or answering the question, what is your book about? Yeah, I find writing blurbs pretty easy, so go figure. Number 16. Marketing yourself is a hard job for a lot of writers who are also introverts. I wish I could say it gets better with practice. You do learn what works for the moment and then move on to discover new things that work in the future. Number 17. Writing the book is the bit that is the hardest, but there are other hard parts of the author life and you may find you excel at different ones. Number 18. Some authors use music to guide them while they write certain scenes, others can't listen to anything while writing, and others use ambient noise to set the scene for themselves. Number 19. I find that as I gain more years as an author, I find myself learning new and interesting facts every single day. Number 20. Even though my process hasn't changed much since writing that first novel, it has changed a little, like in writing Blackout up until Lil and Hope. I wrote by hand and then typed it all up, editing as I went. It's okay for things to change from book to book or even scene to scene. Number 21. It can be scary to jump into a new project. Personally, I love it, but for some authors that blank white page is enough to put them off for a while. Number 22. Procrastination is something every author comes across. The idea that you can put off the work until you've done all the other things on your list. Number 23. Being part of the writing community can be an amazing feeling. You find your people and they cheer you on as you do for them when they achieve their goals. Number 24. Sometimes you will get an idea that isn't your usual genre, and for me that's the exciting part of writing. I don't like being boxed into one genre, but it's up to you if you choose to go down that route. Number 25. There is less of a divide between the traditional and indie authors these days, and that's a good thing. We should spend more time lifting each other up and making it about an us and them situation. Number 26. My author life varies from month to month, but there are usually some similarities within a season, and I'm okay with that. It's nice to have the change and variety. Number 27. Once you've been published and writing for a while, you will find yourself slipping into a routine, and that can be a good thing. It can always be something that needs to be changed from time to time. Number 28. Getting writer's block still happens once you're published. You just have to find other ways to combat it, working through it, and so on, especially if you're on a contract or a deadline. Number 29. Some authors will reread their work once it's been out for a while. I'm not one of those to do it really. I have done for series, but generally speaking, once it's published, I don't read it again. Number 30. Authors are seen as magical beings, and while it's true that some of us can make caffeine turn into words, we really are just regular people from all walks of life. Number 31. It's one thing I love about being an author. Anyone can be one. All you have to do is write a book and go through the process. There is no age limit, ability limit, or anything else like that. And I think that's pretty damn amazing. Number 32. As an author, you have to remember that reviews are for the readers. If you feel like reading them will upset you, don't. I personally read mine, but one thing I was told early on in my career was this: don't respond or engage. And I've stuck to that because it's really good advice. Number 33. Everyone's author experience is different, and just because someone experiences one way and you don't doesn't make either one of you invalid. Number 34. Along with the last one, you will embrace your author life in your own way, and that's okay. Number 35. Having author swag, like my indie author hoodie, is one of the good parts of author life. Number 36. For me, the process of holding my book in my hands, having gone through various drafts, and finally being ready to be read by readers, there is no feeling like it. Number 37. Being an author means you learn to write wherever and whenever. Number 38. Juggling the author life means you have to juggle writing, social media, and the rest, and it can take some time to find a way that works for you. Number 39. I have gone through so many keyboards, but I love the ones I have at the moment. Gotta have that clickety clack. Number 40. Right now I love typing on my iPad, but I've gone through stages of only using a laptop, only using my computer. It's all about that changing process and routine. Number 41. Being an author is a lot of people's dream, but only those who put in the work achieve it. Number 42. I have so many gadgets on my desk, and the majority of them are to help me procrastinate. Number 43. I fit so many author stereotypes. I love tea, allergic to coffee, have 5 cats, and I'm an introvert. And number 44. Being an author is the only job I ever want to do. So there we go. Those are my 44 facts about being an author. What kind of facts do you bring to the table about being an author if you are one? And if not, which ones would you like to experience for yourselves? Being an author has been an amazing experience, and I love moving forward through it and just getting to live that dream. So let me know what your favourite fact is, or any fact that you can add about being an author. Let me know in the comments down below. So that's all I've got time for today. If you want to support my channel, you can comment, like, or subscribe. I post videos on Thursdays. You can find me all over social media, and my books are available everywhere. And don't forget to enter the Page Turner Awards, where I'll be judging the Young Writers Award. Entries close on April 30th. And also don't forget to pre-order Lights Off. And if you do pre-order, don't forget to grab the swag. All the links for which are listed below. Thanks for watching, and remember to keep writing. Bye.